Hello, I'm Aiden.
And I'm Josh. Welcome to Undead Ramblings, where we talk all things Call of Duty Zombies, amongst other games, movies, and other media.
This is episode 22 of our podcast. Last episode we discussed the second half of Dark Souls 1 and the Artorias of the Abyss DLC, so feel free to check it out if you haven't, as well as any previous episodes, and thanks to everyone who supported the channel thus far. If you haven't already done so, please do the YouTube stuff, like, share, and subscribe, as well as ring the bell. Last I checked, Josh is currently at 8.85k subscribers, so only 150 away from 9,000. So go show him some love, give him a sub, and check out all of the soundtrack content available on the channel. Speaking of which, do we have any channel updates this time around?
Not so much, no. I know I've been a bit late on starting the soundtrack content up again. I just haven't been on Black Ops 7 as of late, so I haven't really... if that says anything about it, I want to put this out there now while we can. Mm-hmm. We do both own it at this point, but we're not going to be covering it for the foreseeable future. We've had a bit of a rough time with it, haven't we?
Yeah, I must admit, it's not grabbed me at all. What we might likely do is once all of the maps are out and the season is finished, we'll probably do kind of like a super episode on it.
Yeah.
We're not going to be doing what we did with Black Ops 6, where we're covering each map as they come out.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that is a dangerous game, actually, given how long our videos tend to get.
That's very
true.
Of
doing all the Black Ops 7 maps in one go.
Yeah, I mean...
we'll be here for like 5 hours.
Yeah, that's very true. It'd probably be a kind of, hopefully, condensed version of the Black Ops 6 roundup, where we just kind of discuss our thoughts on Black Ops 7, what we liked, what we didn't like, and maybe just kind of go over things in each of the maps. But we'll see how we go. It might even just be a two-parter.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's not been the most played game we've had this year.
No.
That's for sure.
No,
we'll see how it goes, though. Like, when things might change by the time we get to this wrap-up. But I just wanted to put that out there, that we're not going to be covering it as we did with Black Ops 6. Mm-hmm. At least not at the moment. Yeah. You never know, things might change. If things pick up, we'll see. But... speaking of that, we do have Nuketown today, don't we? Which is supposedly the next map we'll be getting for Black Ops 7.
Yay.
So at least we're on topic.
Yeah, this is not... Our theme for this episode is not planned at all to be coincided with what's coming up in Black Ops 7.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta love those coincidences.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we might as well jump into the topics. So, as you well know, this episode of Undead Ramblings, we are launching our retrospective discussions on the Black Ops 2 Zombies season, starting with Nuketown Zombies. Topics for this episode we will cover are the map setting and development, our initial thoughts on the map, mechanics and gameplay, Easter eggs and stories, music, and then any other bits that we haven't covered. So, excuse me. You ready to dive in, Josh?
Aye, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, kicking off with map setting and development. So, just to kind of give a bit of background here, we know that, or actually, best begin with a bit of a clarification. So we know that Nuketown Zombies is actually considered a DLC map for release alongside TranZit, but Josh and I both kind of, being as it's chronologically before TranZit, we usually put it Nuketown Zombies before TranZit in any of our lists, hence why we're covering it first.
Yeah.
So, Nuketown Zombies was released on the 13th of November 2012, along with the rest of Black Ops 2. It was initially only available to those who purchased the hardened care package or digital deluxe edition of Black Ops 2. Which one did you get, Josh?
I believe it's the hardened edition I've got. I'll be honest, I didn't remember Nuketown being exclusive to it. I always thought it was part of the season pass.
Well,
so that's news to me.
Yeah, well, so this goes on to the next point. from December 2012, it was made available for free for those who bought the season pass.
Ah, yes.
So
that does make sense. Yeah.
Those who bought the special editions got to play with it a month early.
I think Black Ops 2, interestingly, is the only game I ever bought the Hardened Edition for.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't have it for 1 or 3, 4, any of the others.
I think was Modern Warfare 3 before or after this?
Can't quite remember actually. I want to say Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah.
Well, I think Modern Warfare 3 was my first Hardened Edition. Then I bought this one. The Hardened Edition was the steel case with Misty on the back, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. Such a cool cover. I've got to give Black Ops 2 props because it's not going to be getting many in this video, I don't think. But I'll give it that. The steelbook is really good.
Yeah.
I love the steelbook.
Then I got the Hardened Editions for Ghosts and Advanced Warfare. I really wanted to get the Juggernaut Edition for Black Ops 3, but I never had the cash for it. It was gutting.
Yeah, I want that Juggernaut fridge so badly.
I see it on eBay every so often, and I'm like, I can't justify how much people are selling it for.
I dread to think, how much is it going for on eBay?
Upwards of 600 for some of them.
Oh, Christ!
So,
I'd rather just buy a mini fridge and just
paint it up.
Yeah, just paint it myself.
Let's see. I'm just having a quick Google of it. Oh, there's one that's 420. That's not too bad.
No, not for that. It's not.
Yeah, 669.
Christ!
Good God, one that's nearly 1,500 here.
I'm gonna need like a mortgage just to pay it off.
So, just getting back onto Nuketown. So yeah, it was released in November for the special editions. Then in December of 2012, a month later, it was made available free for those who bought the season pass. And then as of March 2013, it was available on Xbox Marketplace for 400 Microsoft points. Back when that was a thing.
God, rip Microsoft points. Yeah.
I know, rip Xbox Marketplace as well. I loved that. That UI. And then it was made available a month later for PlayStation and Steam for $5.
That's crazy.
I know.
It still seems really expensive these days. Just for Nuketown Zombies, $5.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an ask.
I remember there was quite a bit of controversy around it kind of being locked behind the digital deluxe editions and then the season pass.
Yeah, it's kind of the beginning of the end, wasn't it? Before everything was paid DLC for the next couple games.
Yeah. Like, whereas,
the Eye of the Storm.
It's like, while the World at War ports for Black Ops 1 were locked behind the Hardened Edition for Black Ops 1, I feel like it flew quite under the radar.
Yeah, I think it's because they bundled it in with Moon as well. So you didn't have to really pay extra for it.
And it was also, it wasn't like it was anything new as well. Like, everyone, if they wanted to play it, they could just go back to the World at War versions.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas Nuketown Zombies just only exists one of them. So
exactly. Yeah. And being as it was the alternative that was TranZit.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. I wonder which map I actually spent more time on. Probably TranZit.
Yeah.
If I had to think back on it,
I'd agree with that.
Which is kind of bizarre to say, but you know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
So, the map setting. Nuketown Zombies is set in a destroyed and devastated version of the widely popular multiplayer map Nuketown in Nevada, USA, from Call of Duty Black Ops 1. It takes place after the end of a multiplayer game of Nuketown, after the fateful nuke has dropped with a looming mushroom cloud overhead. And it also takes place at the same time as the Zombies map Moon from the end of Black Ops 1's DLC.
That's still so cool. It's one of the reasons that I really appreciate Der Eisendrache later on as well.
Mm-hmm.
I love the idea of two maps that take place at the same time.
Yeah.
It's such a cool idea.
It doesn't happen often. I mean, like the first time we saw it was with 5 and Ascension taking place at the same time.
Yes.
And this was the second time that happened. And then, as you said, Der Eisendrache and the multiplayer map from Black Ops 4.
Oh, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Which multiplayer map was it again?
I can't remember. It was set in the town just below the castle. And as you're playing multiplayer, like you could run around the giant robot, but when you're playing multiplayer, you could hear radio quotes from the premise crew.
Oh, can you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I played the map on like custom games and just had a look around, but I never remember hearing any of the quotes. That's pretty cool.
I think you have to be in a specific area when it happens, but I mean, that I've said it before and I'll say it again. That whole kind of season or DLC, like the zombies kind of season for Black Ops 4 was peak.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I love that whole DLC we got for. Is that the one you're talking about? Yeah, the DLC that had all the zombies-esque maps. I loved the museum one.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that one was so cool.
Yeah. They don't make them like that.
I was just geeking out at it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only DLC of multiplayer maps I actually stopped and went on custom games to check them all out.
Just for all the little Easter eggs.
Yeah. Nice. I loved all the
Nice.
references and all that. I thought it was pretty fun.
Well, do you want to go over the timeline excerpt?
Sure.
Oh shit!
So
I haven't actually put the date of this. My bad.
Oh right.
You
do you want to shift to the initial thoughts and come back to it?
Oh, no, you can read it out. I'll bring it up as we go.
Oh, okay. Alright, so a nuclear bomb explodes outside of Nuketown as a result of Broken Arrow's drilling. CIA and CDC operatives arrived to find an undead outbreak already in progress and fight off the horde. One of the missiles from Moon hits Nuketown, killing all on sight except for Malton Johnson, oh god forbid, who survives by hiding in a nuclear bunker. And we'll get the year in due course.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume it's... Well, it'll be whenever Moon takes place.
Yeah, I've got it here. It takes place in the original timeline on October the 13th, 2025.
I can't pass that Moon takes place in 2025. I just can't get that through my head. It feels like it fits in so well with like the 1960s aesthetic of the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
That I just keep thinking it's the 1960s.
Yeah. I mean, like...
Look at me. The moon base fits in with the 1960s aesthetic.
I mean, what's even more maddening is like TranZit takes place like 10 years from now.
Christ. 2035, yeah?
Uh-huh.
That's wild.
So we'll probably, maybe in 2035, if we're not all dead yet, Josh and I might do a special TranZit stream.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
TranZit in real life, pretty much.
On that cheerful note, shall we go over our initial thoughts on the map?
Yeah, so I don't know if you remember your first playthrough of this. I do. This one's very very special to me because it's the only time I ever received a, much to the chagrin of all my friends, was the first time I ever received a Call of Duty game early.
Ooh.
By like a week.
How did you
So I got to play it a week before. I have no idea. I didn't buy it. I think my parents got it for me at the time. I don't know where they got it from. But I ended up getting it like a week early, and my friends hated it. And I don't blame them. I was a dick, and I went and played it without them. Because of course you would. Because, you know, of course you would. It's like, how often do you get zombies early? And Nuketown, ironically, was the first Black Ops 2 map I actually ever played.
Yeah.
I didn't touch TranZit because I put brakes on that until the full game came out, so I wasn't a complete arsehole about it. I said, I'll touch Nuketown because it's a DLC map, but I'm not playing the main map. But what can you say? I was like, 12 or something at the time, so of course you're going to be a dick about it.
Come to think of it.
Oh, go on.
I think I did Nuketown first because I've got this weird thing, like whenever a DLC comes out, of playing, like saving the best till last. So I don't play the main kind of zombies map first. Like when Shang came out, I remember going on trying all the multiplayer maps first before jumping onto Shangri-La. And so it's same case in this.
Oh yeah,
is that I played Nuketown before TranZit.
Nice. Saving the best till last.
if you can say that about TranZit.
True, yeah. Hey, we didn't know at the time. We had the blinders on.
So,
but yeah, I do remember enjoying it a lot the first time I played it, but as time's gone on, with certain aspects that we'll get to in the gameplay section, my opinion on it's kind of fallen a little bit. I'm not overly as keen on it nowadays as I used to be. But back when it first came out, I thought it was fantastic. I loved it.
Yeah.
I think like the aesthetic of it was really cool. Nuketown was always, a good map anyway, so it flowed really well into Zombies. They did a really good job of crafting it around the game mode, so it felt like a Zombies map instead of just the multiplayer map.
Yeah.
I think they did a really good job with it. I would go into it a bit more, but there's not really a lot to talk about as far as Nuketown Zombies goes. It's literally just the Nuketown map with zombies in it. So, again, without going into the gameplay and features, I think I'll probably leave it there, but it was generally really a positive experience.
Yeah, I think I fall in the same boat as you there, really. So I did really enjoy kind of like my initial playthroughs and subsequent playthroughs as the game's life cycle went over. It's only in recent years that my viewpoint has shifted quite dramatically, which I'll get into later.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'll say this though, this much right now though, is that I dislike Nuketown Zombies more than TranZit. It's my least favourite Black Ops 2 map.
No. As I'm sure, like for reasons I'm sure we'll get to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there are certain things that hold it back. I think for the right person, like if you're really into like challenge maps and stuff like that, I think you'll really get a kick out of it. I do think there are redeeming qualities to it that make it, palatable for people like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I prefer to have a bit of consistency in my matches.
Yeah, and
so I generally lead. Oh, go on.
No, I'll let you finish that.
I was just going to say, I generally lean towards maps that I can play consistently, rather than ones that I might win at, ones I might lose at, stuff like that. What were you saying, sorry?
I distinctly remember my first when I first loaded up the game, I did a kind of slow pan around the area that I was, like the spawn area, just looking around it.
Oh, yeah.
And then I hear the siren going off, and I remember kind of turning and seeing the nuclear cloud for the first time and looking up and seeing seeing the perk hurtling towards me and being knocked on my feet, knocked off my feet when it landed. And I was thinking like,
yeah, absolutely.
That's such a cool like setup for a map.
It really is. Like I say, I'm gonna really struggle to find much to complain about with this one because a lot of it is, for lack of a better term, at least for me, skill issue. Like the map itself, I think is fine. I have no issues with the map itself, really. Beyond one particular one we'll get to.
Yeah. I think while 5 was like the first kind of second on disc map, I think Nuketown really set the bar going forward as to what is expected of a second on disc map. Like especially when you combine that with TranZit, really, because both Kino and 5 were kind of on the same ground as being fairly simple maps. Whereas with TranZit, you had the more complicated map, and then you had Nuketown Zombies, which was the more simple companion to it. And then you saw that going forward with like Shadows and the Giant, or Voyage and 9.
Yeah,
Blood
absolutely.
of the Dead and Classified and so on and so forth. And I think that really kind of started here in Nuketown Zombies.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree. It's I like like you say, I like the dichotomy of having a really simple map and one that's more for the hardcore audience. I think that was a really good way of setting the game, because I know like when we'll get there eventually, but when we like with Black Ops 3, I would always play the giant generally more than Shadows of Evil at first. Obviously, Shadows of Evil has its issues at launch that have been since been addressed. But yeah, like I know what you mean. It's always nice to just reach for a simple experience at launch as well.
Yeah.
So you've got something you can just play. And like you say, even now we still have it like Black Ops 6 with Liberty Falls. Like a really accessible map. It's a good format.
Yeah,
I hope
absolutely.
they keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean, what is Black Ops 7? No, Cold War didn't have a second on this map, though it did have Onslaught for PlayStation, didn't it?
It did, yeah. I was gonna say Black Ops 7 doesn't either, does it?
No, it just
Well, it technically has the survival maps.
Yeah, that's true.
If you want to get technical.
Yeah, that's very true. All right.
Or survival map, sorry.
Let's move on to our next topic, which is mechanics and gameplay. And it's here that I thought would be a good point to talk about the updates and changes from Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
We'd normally do this with the first kind of on-disc map, but being as we're talking about Nuketown first, we might as well cover it here. So, just some changes from to zombies from Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 now uses the multiplayer engine as opposed to the previously adapted single player engine. I didn't know that was the case before.
Nor did I. Where did you find that?
It was on the wiki.
Oh, right. Huh.
I
wonder, like, I'm trying to think what kind. I assume that's why we have, as you're about to get to, stuff like the ranking system and stuff like that present in this game more than the other one.
Yeah. It means that it's kind of all under one engine, basically, apart from campaign. And it allows for zombies to support more players, which you'd see in Grief. It supports more zombies in the rounds and on screen, as well as makes theatre mode available and what's it called? You just mentioned it, ranked rankings.
Yeah.
And
I assume that also plays a part in stat tracking as well. Doors and
exactly.
And
I was literally just going to get onto like stat trackers and the leaderboards. This is stuff that you didn't have as much in previous games, or at least a very kind of simplified version of it.
It was just leaderboards, wasn't it, for previous iterations? So I thought they were really cool stats.
Yeah.
Like I don't use them for much, but I thought they were pretty cool.
I love a good stat tracker. I'm such a nerd with these kind of things. Like tell me like how many crimes I've committed in Skyrim or
Skyrim's full of them. You have like a whole page dedicated to just stat trackers. It's great.
It's so fun. I love it so much. Yeah.
God, we need to cover Skyrim at some point.
I think that's going to be like a whole mini series of itself. It's such a beast of a game.
Absolutely, yeah. Be a monumental task, that's for sure.
So we've literally just spoken about it, but there was a new, albeit flawed and confusing, ranking system. At least I found it confusing. I still don't know how it works myself for Black Ops 2 Zombies.
Yeah.
It's consisting of 5 levels. So you got the bone, a crossbones, a skull with a stab knife, and stabbed with a knife, and a skull with 2 shotguns. And each of the skulls also has a blue-eyed version with it as well. And according to the wiki, high rounds, lack of downs would increase the rank, whereas the opposite would lower the rank.
Yeah, that tracks. I remember that the blue eyes are specifically for how many days you played. I think it's you get a new tally. I think for every day you play. So if you get 5 days consistently, you get blue eyes.
Right.
If I remember correctly.
Okay, that's good to know. I've never had shotguns.
I got them on PC once, and that's the only time. Like, I've got them right now, actually. That's the only time I've ever had them legit, and it's because I started from scratch and immediately went into Buried and just farmed Buried over and over and over again to brute force it on PC.
You boosted yourself.
Hey, I did it legit. Buried isn't boosted.
You did it on the easiest map.
Who cares? They put it in the map. No, they put it in the game, not me.
I'm just using the tools that they provided me, man.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh my god.
In all seriousness, though, like, on my console version on Xbox, I don't think I will ever be able to hit shotguns. I think I played too much of it and had too many bad games when it first came out and stuff like that to ever be able to recover shotguns on console. I don't think it's feasible. I did try. But I was never able to get it back.
Yeah, like, this is what confuses me about it. Like, is your rank based on your kind of lifetime?
I believe so, yes. I think it is your lifetime stats.
So, if you absolutely just tanked your, like, round to death, or, like you kept going down on round 1 and got, like, no kills at the very beginning of the game, you'd have an absolute mountain to climb up just to get back up, get your rank back up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good God. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I've given up on the Xbox version now, because I'm like, there's no chance I'm ever going to recover. I've had too many poor games on Xbox over the years that it's just not possible, I don't think.
yeah, that's fair. I must admit, I think I prefer the current rankings. Well, I say current, the one introduced from Black Ops 3.
Yeah, I do. I'm in two minds about it, because I do like the idea of it reflecting your current performance. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think that's a good sign for other players, because when you've got a high rank in modern zombies, it just says you have a lot of time.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't say that you're good at the game, you know what I mean? But if you have shotguns, you've either cheated, and that is a big issue, because there's a lot of cheats, or like pile-up exploits in zombies.
Yeah.
So you've either cheated it,
boosted it,
or you're really good. Yeah. Yeah, boosted it as well. Not me, though. I didn't boost it. That's everybody else.
I'm just the best player there is. I'm buried.
It makes me nervous, because I always go into a match on PC to get like assets, like for the Nuketown assets for the render in the background. Mm-hmm. And I'm worried that if I quit, is it going to count as me losing? And I'm going to bring my shotguns down every time I quit the match. But I'm like, I got no kills, but I got no deaths either. So, am I safe? Can I like start a game and quit?
Yeah. It's not like, I mean, the ranks were there just as bragging points, I believe. Like, you were never kind of paired with other, like, to use the popular term, it wasn't like skill-based matchmaking, was it?
Yeah, absolutely. One thing, I will give it credit for is I think the current rank I'm on Xbox is probably more accurate to how I actually play.
Yeah.
Definitely not at the top, but one of the higher ones. I think that's generally pretty reflective of how I feel I perform playing the game. I don't know if you feel that way about your rank.
You literally just said you always perform better than I do.
I wouldn't say that. It depends on the map.
Yeah. That's true. To be fair, sometimes it even depends on the game, doesn't it? Like, how did it used to go? Like, when we went through all of them at like one point, was it that like in the everything like basically pre Black Ops like 3 or 4, you would go down more than I would, and then everything post that? Like, I forget how it goes.
I think that's how it worked. Yeah,
it was quite funny to see.
I couldn't deal with it back in the day, and I still can't deal with it now. I don't like 2-hit. No, it's I much prefer the modern 3-hit system over 2-hit.
Yeah, and this would be the last game that Black Ops 2 would be the last game that we have the 2-hit system.
Yeah.
Which was the current. Well, I say the current is like, I don't even know how many hits now you could take. It's certainly not 3.
Not with armor, it's not.
But the 3-hit system was introduced in Advanced Warfare and then was kind of built on. And I think that was such a good quality of life change.
I know, so few good changes came from Exo Zombies, but that was certainly one of them. We are covering that, by the way. I just want to put that out there.
yeah. It's been a while since we've mentioned it, but what the plan for this is to cover all of the Ether story and maybe Cold War.
Yeah.
First, and then we'll go back to some of the non-Treyarch titles like Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare and World War II.
Absolutely.
And I believe Extinction's on the docket as well.
Honestly, I'll save that for when we get there.
We'll get
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want there to be too much excitement in the comments.
So now that we've covered the updates and changes from Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 2, let's dive into the mechanics and gameplay of Nuketown Zombies itself. Starting with the thing that I absolutely despise, and I know that a lot of other people despise. This is what brings this map down to rock bottom for me. I don't know how you feel about it, Josh, but raining perks ruins this map for me.
Yeah, I agree. Fuck the raining perk system. It's absolutely a pain.
Yeah.
Well, like I say, I can see what they were going for, and I do kind of appreciate it as like a challenge map gimmick, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think the idea of it as a DLC map, I think if it was placed anywhere else in the season, I'd be more upset about it. But as a challenge map, as a one-off DLC extra bonus map, I think it's fine. But I still don't play the map very often because of it. It's the only map I'd actually play on easy mode over hard mode or normal mode.
Yeah, I mean,
because it's just more fun that way.
I'm thinking,
for me personally.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about it, and I genuinely think I spent more time on town rather than this map, and I prefer town more than this map.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
I've had games where I've gone the full 9 yards, had everything come down apart from Jug, and that's not to say that it's a skill issue on my part, although it could be. But like anyone who's worth their salt who's gone to round like 25, and this was still, bear in mind, back in the day when like the high 20s were considered high round. Like round 25 on Nuketown Zombies, a really tight map with the 2-hit system without Jug is not a fun time, and it's like at that point I'm miserable because I'm like, what can I do? I'm literally getting sideswiped here without any way to get around these zombies.
Absolutely. Like, I would even argue, even with Jug, it's a tough map.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've still had my fair share of downs, even if I get it early. Sometimes I don't make it to 25 because it's really quite tough.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking about like avenues that are tighter than 5s, in my opinion.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to cross through like the houses.
Mm-hmm.
I think the gardens are generally okay. I'm not as big on the one with the shed.
Yeah.
The other one, though, is manageable, but it's still quite tough.
That garden is probably my go-to, the one with the 2 mystery box locations. Just because I find that training around that garden is definitely a lot easier than the shed one. I constantly get stuck on the wall in the one with the shed in.
Absolutely, yeah. And I do like how they put some, like, certain caveats in. Like, they put some, like, crushed bits of rock in the middle of certain pathways so you can train around, which makes them a bit easier to loop. I think that was a really good, quality of life change for it. Mm-hmm. I like how they altered the map so it better flowed with zombies. And like going back to the raining perks point as well, like they have a knack of putting them in death spots on this map, like the upstairs in the house across the way, or the sheds,
Yeah.
or the side of that house
Mm-hmm.
in the middle as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, all the perk
Next to the
locations
Nuketown sign.
are in very dangerous spots.
Yeah, it's definitely done maliciously, I think, to be really, like, difficult. But then again, I'm asking myself, where would I put them?
Mm-hmm.
And nowhere that I can think of where I put them would probably be any better or easier to reach.
Yeah, I mean, like, all the whole areas, apart from, like, maybe dotted around spawn, but even then, some of the places are just so dangerous. Like, the whole map is just tight. There's no safe spots.
Absolutely. I think it just comes with the territory of Nuketown, really. I feel like even Alpha Omega has issues where you can run into a lot of choke points where you get stuck if you're not playing carefully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it just comes with the territory.
Yeah, absolutely. I know we had this conversation like a while ago when we were playing a game, but what order, if you could choose what order the perks came down in, what would they be?
I'm trying to remember what's in there. It's just the original 4, isn't it?
Yep.
Up to... Oh no, I thought it might have had some of the... I thought it might have Mule Kick, but I don't think it does it?
No.
Probably Quick Revive first, or at least it's exclusively on solo, but they do that anyway, so that one's a safe bet regardless. But I would probably keep that the same for multiplayer, I think. Like I say, I'm sure we've had this discussion in a previous video. I do remember us having this.
Yeah.
But I would probably put maybe double tap next.
Okay.
And I do have a reason for that. Because I do understand that you probably don't want to give the players all the really good perks and then leave the ones that people are less likely to pick up till later. Probably be Jug after that, definitely. Then Speed Cola and Pack-a-Punch, probably.
Okay.
I only put double tap in there because, like I say, I don't think they should be giving it away. You know what I mean? Jug, like, really early.
Yeah. To be fair,
I don't mind the idea of you having to work for it a little bit.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, sorry?
Round 15 without Jug is tough but manageable, but round 25 is a joke.
Yeah. Like, the part of me wants to put Speed Cola before double tap. Or put Speed Cola then Jug, but I know that those are 3 really good perks in a row. So I feel like people will be clamouring for those.
I think you could offset that, though, with the fact that Speed Cola costs 3,000 points. So if you go down and you don't have Jug, then that's 3,000 points down the drain.
Yeah, that is true. What about you, though? Where would you put them?
I'd probably have it in that order. So, like, Quick Revive first, then Speed Cola, then Jug, then Double Tap, and then Pap.
Alright. That makes sense. Because that means we get Pap on, like, round 20, 25?
Yeah, but
Something
I think
like
by
that.
that point, like, because the guns in Black Ops 2 aren't a slouch like they were in Black Ops 1.
I think TranZit would disagree.
Yeah.
All of TranZit's box guns are awful.
Yeah,
awful.
I know. But like the hammer, while I really dislike that hammer, it still holds up.
Yeah.
The executioner does work. And then obviously since the buried update, you had the Mark II in there. You got the LSAT in in this map, as well as the what's the assault rifle that's exclusive to this map?
M27, and I only know that because I had to go digging for it in the files for the render.
But that wasn't too bad.
What a pain.
Either. I wish that come back in more maps.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree.
Just while we're on perks, before we carry on, one of the things I forgot to mention that was changed for Black Ops 2, and this is an absolute game changer of a change, was the change to double tap.
Yes, absolutely. So for those who don't know, we have double tap 2 now, which fires twice is it 2 bullets for every shot now?
If you're hip firing, it will fire 2 bullets for every shot, or if you're ADSing, it'll double the damage.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a good improvement. It made double tap from being one of those, I'll maybe miss it, into something that you're like, yeah, I want double tap.
Yeah, absolutely. I would purposely not buy double tap in Black Ops 1 and World at War because, especially in World at War, when I had something like the PPSH, like,
yeah, you don't really need it anyway.
Exactly. I just rinse through my ammo.
Yeah. Absolutely, no, I totally agree.
But the introduction of double tap 2.0 really kind of changed that viewpoint. Now it made even like unviable guns a bit more viable.
It really does, yeah. It's like amazing picking up guns like, I know it's like what is it in this map? The SMR.
Mm-hmm.
Even that kind of gets a bit of a buff from double tap.
Yeah,
which really says a lot, I think.
So that's offset by
how
its
good
poor
it is.
aligned sights.
It's literally the Springfield of Black Ops 2. The SMR. Oh, it's bad. It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you mean, though. Like what you were saying before. Like I do feel like Nuketown Zombies has a better weapon roster than Nuketown.
Yeah.
Not Nuketown, than TranZit, rather.
Mm-hmm.
You never know, though. There's so many versions of Nuketown. I might have been right at this point.
I'd say... Would you say this is true for you? But for me, Black Ops 2 is probably the last game where I can remember most of the guns off by heart.
Yeah. I do remember some of them from Black Ops 3,
Mm-hmm.
but not a whole lot of them.
Only the standouts like the Dingo and the Drakon.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. The RK5 I only remember because it became such a meme after the Super Easter egg.
Yeah.
Alright, so do you want to move on to the population counter?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you kind of describe this.
Alright, so for anyone who's played Nuketown before, you'll know that on the sign there is a population counter. I don't remember if it counts in multiplayer. I'm going to assume it does.
What do you mean?
Whether the counter goes down when players die in multiplayer.
I don't know if it...
I'm going to assume it does.
I don't know if it goes down, unless it's like one of those games like, is it Search and Destroy?
Yeah,
where you only
that's
get
true,
one life,
true.
but I know that it reflects the number count, or the player count of the number of players in a game.
Right. It's such a cool feature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we also get that with zombies, don't we, where it reflects how many you kill. I think, does it always start at 90?
Yeah,
And
so
roll down.
It counts down from 99, I think.
Right. Yeah, and it's like every time you kill a zombie, and there's a little Easter egg associated with that, isn't there?
Yeah, so there's a music Easter egg associated with that, and then each time it reaches 0, it will change the power-up in the shed.
Oh, right. I did not know that.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Learning a lot today.
I can't remember if there was another Easter egg that was recently discovered for it, though. I haven't done my research on that, but I do know that there is a music Easter egg related to it as well. I think it's, if the population counter is at is at 15, and you do, I can't remember what you have to do. Oh yeah, that's it. If the population counter is at 15, and you go get the power up from the shed, it then activates one of the 8-bit versions from the 8-bit music from Moon.
Oh god, that is so clever.
Mm-hmm.
I miss old Treyarch. I really do. That is so smart.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now that's a lot of new information that I could use next time I play it.
Well, yeah.
It's really smart.
I didn't realise you knew that knocking the counter to 0 reset or changed what the power up was.
No, I knew it changed the clock. Like it re-rolls it, but I didn't know it changed the thing.
That's the other part of that little Easter egg. So the music Easter egg. So the clock has to be on 1, the counter has to be on 15, and then you had to go get the power up to activate the music Easter egg.
Right. Okay, I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
Is there I'm tempted to go into more of the Easter eggs here, but I'm going to hold off until we get to that section.
Yeah. And thinking about it, I might be spreading a little bit of misinformation here. I don't remember if it's when the counter goes to 0, that's when the power-up changes, or if it's when the clock goes to 0.
I'd have to Google that one. I'm not entirely sure.
It's one of the two.
It's one or the other.
Yeah. But yeah. It's quite, like, despite being such a bare-bones map, it's got quite a few hidden little gems in it.
It really does, yeah. It's really, it's a lot bigger than I think people give it credit for with how much side stuff it's got, because we've also got, like, another 2 hidden songs in there as well, haven't we? Which is really cool. I believe there's something else, but I can't quite remember what it is.
Well, we'll probably
come back to
get onto it when we go to Easter eggs, but the last kind of thing we wanted to cover for... There's not a lot, really, in terms of gameplay and mechanics for Nuketown Zombies, because Black Ops 2 Zombies still largely plays like Black Ops 1 Zombies. Like, I think the zombies' health still roughly stays the same. There's no real kind of main differences. But we did get the introduction of, as well as the previous guns that we've mentioned in the roster for the mystery box, we did get a new melee weapon in Black Ops 2.
The Galvanicles. Happy days.
Yeah.
Their only use in the entire season is denizens.
No, that's not fair.
No, you're right. It's denizens and die rise.
To be fair, they were good points.
No, seriously, no, I'm only messing. They are really good. How long do they last? I think they're just reskinned. Like, they're stronger than the Bowie knife.
Yeah, the Bowie knife goes only to
both
around
exist.
10, I think, and the Galvas go up to around 14.
All right. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you get a few more rounds out of it, which at that point, when you got a bunch of zombies that are dropping 130 points each, you're managing your economy right. You're gonna get quite a few points from them.
True, but where's my melee macchiato?
Melee macchiato.
Classic.
I love it. All right, well. We already kind of touched on the next section, but let's go over the Easter egg and the story. We'll briefly we've already kind of mentioned a bit of the story from the timeline excerpt, which, to be honest, is the main bit around Nuketown Zombies. But so the players can play either as a team of CIA or CDC operatives who are investigating the aftermath of a nuclear explosion and the release of Element 115, which is caused by the drill that's overseen by Broken Arrow. And that's really all. That's the main story of this backstory to this map. The rest of the story kind of happens during the as the game goes on, which I'll let you kind of go over, Josh.
Yeah. Is it like in one of the comics they've revealed it to be Schuster who powers the drill?
That I mentioned that in the other section, but it's so in the initial loading screen we can see a character overseeing overseeing the drill, but in one of the comics that we got an updated version of that loading screen, where it's revealed that Schuster's Dr. Schuster's name tag was revealed, so he's the one who's overseeing that operation.
Yeah, absolutely, which is a really cool touch.
I need to dig out.
It's one of those things that you can tell is a pretty heavy retcon.
Yeah,
but it's like, oh well.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I need to dig
Who cares
out,
at this point?
Dig out my comics at some point. Well, I say my comics. I got the one with where they're all in one.
Oh, did you? I never got them. I don't own them. I should probably get on that.
I don't think they're available to buy anymore unless you get them off eBay.
Yeah, probably not.
But I got both.
Both
the original comic book set from for this story, and then the Chaos prequel ones.
Yeah. I miss when they do stuff like that.
Yeah, I know.
I'd love for them to bring out another comic series, but knowing modern like Call of Duty, it would probably be AI generated images and
How can we monetize
all sorts of other
every
nonsense.
page?
Yeah. Putting like something like over the page so you can't read it unless you pay them first.
But buy this. We like buy these like cheap 3D glasses for $10 so that you can read this hidden cipher.
Or they'll have it in like drawn in invisible ink, so you need a specific like UV light to reveal the images.
Activision should hire.
We've got to be quiet. We're giving them ideas.
Oh my god.
Said we're giving them ideas. We'll have to keep this down.
But like you see like bits of the pages cut out, and you have to buy a subsequent like decoder page so that you can slot in just it, just to get the just to get the text.
Yeah. Oh my god. The pages are missing, so you have to put them back in. That is genius. That is actually genius. I love it.
Buy the hardened edition, kids, and get the exclusive Rick Toppin page head pack.
Oh my god. What's scary is I can actually see them like trying to do something like that. Oh dear. Anyway, back on topic. So
let's go.
Oh god, are you want me to do this or?
Well, yeah, you take the over the next bit.
All right, if you're sure. So as we're playing, you'll see that Richtofen's grand scheme from Moon is taking place in the background, which is really cool. I do think that's a really fun feature. This kind of falls into Easter eggs as well as story, technically.
Yeah.
So as we mentioned earlier, that they take place at the same time. And at round 25, they complete the Moon Easter egg. So the zombie's eyes colour will change to blue, which is, the standard for the rest of Black Ops 2, pretty much, aside from... I'm saying that, no, they're more like multicoloured, aren't they, in Black Ops 2? We have red, we have blue, we have purple, I think.
But like every Victus map, basically, where Richtofen has control.
Yeah. A plot hole that will be soon forgotten, I assure you. As soon as we hit Black Ops 3, that rule is gone. It's gone off somewhere.
I miss when the eyes had meaning.
Yeah, now it's just anyone and everyone gets a different eye colour for the fun of it. Even the same character gets 2 eye colours.
Yep.
It's bizarre. There's also a little reference to TranZit, which is a bus horn that you'll hear around 5, which is, again, really cool.
Yeah.
How the bus survived not only the nuke, but then the impending rockets, I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I suppose they never said it was that bus.
No, yeah. I mean,
it could be a different bus.
To be fair, this map takes place 10 years beforehand, so...
True.
Just going back to like Richtofen's grand scheme, I think that's easily one of the coolest like tie-in events that we've had for zombies, like where we see one of the announcers changing, and like I wish we'd see more of that. It's so cool. Like I know we saw it in Moon, like it happening, but then to be kind of separate from that and see it happening, like events that we've experienced happening from a sideline perspective.
Yeah,
I love it. It's so cool.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. It's definitely one of the coolest moments. Like, it hasn't lost its novelty for Moon, that's for sure.
No, and we also get the most superior version of the fire sale theme.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing that. Well, actually, I take that back because doesn't most of the Black Ops 2 Victus maps not have fire sales?
Did they not?
I'm sure like a lot of them are absent from those maps, or some of those maps. I'm pretty sure. I'm certain it's in Buried because I'm sure we used it, but I'm sure they're not in the other ones.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm misremembering.
Mind you, to be fair, like I rarely see it buried anyway because you only get fire sales when the box moves, and
You lock it in,
yeah, exactly.
Aye.
But yeah, you could be right on that. Like, I don't think it's in Die Rise because there's only 3 box locations on Die Rise, which is madness.
It's definitely not on TranZit. I know that for certain.
Yeah,
Because I remember they force you to go around the map for the box. You cannot get it in every location. I'm certain of it.
pretty sure it's in. Is it in
I bet I'm wrong. Someone's going to correct me on this.
Yeah, well, I'll look on the wiki and see at some point.
Aye.
Okay. You already mentioned about the bus horn being on round 5. And then as is alluded to via the transcript, the timeline excerpt. Malton is revealed to be in the bunker.
Yeah, very interesting choice. I love how they just reuse. Oh, go on.
Oh, no, you first.
I was going to say, I love how they just reuse quotes from The Fog.
Yeah. I mean, it was nice to see it kind of expanded a bit in Alpha Omega.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy how we had a run-in with Primus without realising. That's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the last kind of tie-in to Moon, and I guess you could consider it an Easter egg, is when the game ends, you see one of the rockets from the Moon very end of the Moon Easter egg hitting Nuketown.
I think that's really cool. I'm assuming it's the one you can see from Nevada when you land. I'm going to assume it's that one.
Yeah, probably. Like, the nuclear explosion.
Yeah. It's got to be.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, in Black Ops, in the Chronicles version of Moon, you can definitely see the mushroom cloud after you blow up the Earth.
Yeah, I do remember that.
So,
I keep forgetting it's not
cool.
in the Black Ops 1 version, the mushroom cloud.
Yeah,
I'm so glad they added it though. It's such a cool little feature.
Yeah, it was a nice callback. Yeah, I don't think we've really. Have we ever gotten a game over screen like this?
Not as far as I know. We've had unique ones before, like the Mob of the Dead one with Samantha's Lullaby and stuff, but we never really had anything like this.
Yeah, nothing kind of as interactive as this until perhaps maybe the death animations from Black Ops 6.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, we should probably throw that in here. Idea. I like the death animations on Black Ops 2, where you have like the outstretched hand if you're the last player left.
yeah, that was so funny.
It's such a cool little detail. I like stuff like that.
Was it in Black Ops 2 that, at least for me anyway, like if you're holding something like the ray gun and if you like pulled to look down really quickly, you could see the other hand kind of being outstretched a bit?
I think is it not Black Ops 1? Or is it Black Ops 2?
I think I'm pretty certain it's Black Ops 2. Like if you got a pistol in your hand, you spam down. It's like well, not spam down, but you look down quite sharp. You can see the other hand just hovering there.
I do remember it because I think it's the same animation as the old Brains weapon, where the hand is just kind of like a static position to the left. So if you look down, you can see it.
Yeah. And I know that like on PC it's more easily seen because you can change the field of view. But it always made me laugh whenever I saw it on Black Ops 2.
Yeah, just his hand just like sat there doing now.
Yeah.
It's like, why aren't you like? It's weird because the third-person animation for pistols and ray guns shows them using both hands on it. It always bothered me in World at War where they hold it one-handed, the M1911.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are they just holding it with one hand? Classic.
All right. Let's move on to our favourite section, as always, the music, and I'll let you take it away here. Although we've spoken about a bit about quite some of the music.
Yeah, absolutely. So, as we alluded to before, there is 3 hidden songs in this map. The main one being Samantha's Lullaby, or the loading screen from Moon, in other words. Which is really cool. That one's just the traditional one, isn't it? The activate the three teddy bears.
With three teddy bears.
Yeah, absolutely. There's another song which is featured in a loading screen. Which one was this again? Samantha's Dream?
This is the song that plays during the loading screen.
Oh, right, the Nuketown loading screen. God, I love that piece of music. Oh, it's so good. Doesn't it also play in Revelations? If you interact with the gramophone.
Is that not just a... Maybe. I thought that was Samantha's choir.
It might be. I think is it not a variation of this?
Maybe.
I'm sure it plays in there.
I mean, they're all kind of like variations of the Samantha's Lullaby
True, yeah.
song. So,
as for the other 8-bit songs, I'm not entirely sure how you trigger those ones. I'm assuming one of them is tied to the mannequins. One of them's the clock Easter egg we talked about earlier. I think that's Pareidolia, is it?
I don't remember which one plays which, but one is definitely tied to knocking off all the mannequin heads.
Yeah, that makes sense. And Damned as well, which is really cool. I assume it's just all three versions. Yeah.
I don't know which version plays which and how you activate, if they all have different activations or not. Yeah.
It's really cool though. I wonder if it's the one with the most bonus songs. It's certainly
Possibly.
up
there. I think Moon takes that though.
Yeah, it's kind of got all the same tracks, doesn't it? So it's technically the same.
Yeah.
There's probably one since, like in a later game that's got more, but
maybe
it's certainly up there.
We'll probably cover it at some point.
Absolutely. But yeah, like, it's hard to really go on about the songs like we normally do for this one, because they're more just, little jingles more than anything else.
Yeah. Does this map have a backing track?
It does. For most of Black Ops 2,
again?
yes, it reuses Temple of Death over and over again for
Temple of Death.
all of the Victus maps. I'm pretty certain.
I remember seeing you posting it
oh yeah, in every playlist.
And I was like, it reminded me of that Jimmy Neutron scene of like, Carl, you can't you can't keep showing the same thing each week.
It's like Zoolander with the blue steel look. It's slightly different.
Yeah.
It was just because, I'm very OCD about that. I like to have things be the complete version of the album.
Yeah.
So I like to have everything in the album, even if it's already been posted elsewhere. I'm like, no, it needs to be in this one as well, and that one, and that one, and that one. So that when you listen to that playlist, you get everything. But I can understand how, if you're going through the playlist, that can be a bit annoying.
It was the dog round.
Oh yeah,
did it for me.
And then you'll love it because I posted the dog round change in the Dead of the Night ones, and it wasn't even in the map.
I know. But at least that's a full song. This time.
Hey, to be fair, this was when I put my work before pleasure, and I didn't play the map before I actually uploaded it. So there you go.
Oh my god. Never change, Josh. Never change.
Oh, don't worry, I already have. I'm so far behind these days. It's shameful, it really is. I need to get back on track with the soundtrack.
Don't you worry. Treyarch's doing that job for you, don't you worry.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Alright, let's crack on with our last kind of topic, which is the other section. And we've already mentioned about the loading screen.
Yeah.
So I only had one other thing that I wanted to talk about, unless you had anything else you wanted to discuss.
Not particularly. What were you thinking?
Okay. Well, the thing I've got here is the trailer for the map.
Right.
Have you seen it?
Not for a long time, but I do remember that they use Stuhling as quotes for the CDC, which was pretty funny.
I really like how it starts off with the she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes, like little jingle. Like all happy and like cutesy, and then it kind of zooms into on the Nuketown sign, and then it shifts into the destroyed version, and you zoom out and you see the zombie there. I thought that was really, really well done. Back when I miss when they made trailers for these maps.
Oh, I know. Like, it's since Black Ops 4, isn't it? They really dropped the ball with trailers. Such a shame.
Yeah. Was it like Mystery was the last decent one we got?
The last music video, yeah, I think so. Well, I was going to say we got a Stormbound one, but it was just more like a small cut-up trailer. It wasn't like a proper music video.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe someday.
Fingers crossed. But yeah, no, I and as you mentioned, the Stealinja quotes, like, why won't you die?
Yeah. Every time I hear that, I think of that Skyrim video with the guy jumping into the swimming pool when he's trying to like emulate the AI. When he goes into the pool and he's trying to swim towards the guy, and he keeps turning around and going back to the shore to run around. I assume you've seen it.
Maybe.
I'll have to find it. I'll send it to you after this.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I mean, this and the TranZit trailer were great, which we'll discuss TranZit's trailer another time. But yeah, kind of set up the vibe for what they were going for.
Absolutely. Yeah, I could not agree more.
And I loved midway through the trailer when the Pack-a-Punch drops down and it plays that like jazzy little elevator, like cheesy music.
Yeah, is that when they all come together and they start looking at it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like the thing that stands out the most to me is like as soon as it lands and starts playing the music, you got like a zombie looking over at it.
Oh
then
yeah.
You had like one of the CDC agents looking at it, and then another one kind of pops up over his shoulder to look at it.
Yeah. Honestly, I miss when they were just silly with it like this.
Yeah, so funny. Oh.
Yeah. I never thought I'd say this, given like what we're about to go into with Black Ops 2, but I do kind of miss Jimmy Zielinski's era.
Back when the mode didn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff, though. Good stuff.
Do you have anything else? What's your... Let's go over... I forgot to put it here, but let's go over... Good grief, I'm getting my tongue tied here. Let's go over our final thoughts on Nuketown Zombies. Unless you had anything else you wanted to discuss.
No, I believe that's it. As far as final thoughts go, it's a bit of a tough one since it's one I don't play very often these days. So I don't really have too much of an opinion on it at the minute, but I think it's a solid map. I think it's... I don't think it's fair to compare it to what we've had previously, considering it's a DLC bonus map. So I don't want to give it, the weight on its shoulders of having to hold up to Moon and Ascension and Shangri-La and all these other maps that we've already covered. But I think as a survival map, it's pretty fun. I think the gimmick is interesting. The falling perks are annoying, but again, I can kind of see the appeal for them for certain people.
Yeah. It's
not for me personally, but like I say, I'm willing to take it as a skill issue on my part. There's probably plenty of people that get a kick out of it. I think the map flows really well. I like the zombie designs in it. I like the hazmat zombies are really cool. I think it's a pretty solid start to Black Ops 2. I think it starts on a bit of a high, and then I think we start to drop as the Victus maps come into play. But we'll get to those eventually. But compared to those, I think this map is pretty tight, honestly. What about you?
Yeah, it's funny because I found I ended up speaking more positive things than negative about this map, which is ironic considering that this is still like my least favorite map.
Yeah.
And I think I really need to kind of rethink about my criteria of what I mean by least favorite map. I think this is the map that I would, if I was playing with, I don't know, because like I've had loads of fun with friends in the past on TranZit.
Yeah.
It's probably one of my best experiences of playing zombies. It's just mucking around on TranZit. But like retrospectively thinking here, I really don't like this map because of the raining perks. But if that's all I've got negative to say about it, is it fair to compare it to something like TranZit? I mean, they're both bottom of the barrel for me.
Yeah.
I'd rather play other games, but I think I've got to kind of swallow my pride here and actually give Nuketown a bit more fairness than I have been, and admit that it's actually a lot more solid than I give it credit for. I can't let a few bad games kind of mar the experience for me.
No, I think that's fair. Like I said, I do think your issues with it are certainly valid. It's certainly constructed in a way to be really difficult and kind of off-putting in that way, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
so I do
got
totally
to acknowledge.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, no. You finish.
No, I was just saying I agree with you.
I was just going to say, I've got to acknowledge that, or I do acknowledge that, Nuketown serves as the simpler version of the TranZit, or of the more complicated TranZit, which is the formula that they take going forward. So they really kind of set up how they were going to release their maps going forward, which is pretty good, to be honest. So, yeah, I've moved from hating Nuketown over the course of this discussion to tolerating it.
Hey, that's an improvement, I suppose.
Yes. I still won't. I still won't play it over something like Buried or Origins or even Mob. Though I would play it over Extra Zombies any day.
Yeah. Absolutely. But what about Descent? Oh god,
anyway,
we'll get there eventually. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. I don't even know if I still have the footage of us beating that. We might have to do it again.
Josh,
I'm joking. I actually, I'm saying I'm joking. I don't actually know. I just assume I do. I'm pretty certain I do.
Well, if this is not the last episode of Undead Ramblings, next episode we are going to discuss the main on-disc map for Black Ops 2 Zombies, considered by many the worst map ever, TranZit.
Oh boy.
And we need to discuss whether or not, I think we might discuss alongside TranZit the survival maps. We'll probably go over them in their own little subsection.
Are you wanting to touch on grief at all, or?
Well, that's probably what we'll kind of cover as well. I don't think it warrants its own big video.
No, I'd agree with that.
Because then you also got Turned later on as well.
Oh, God. Yeah, like, bonus modes were not at their peak in Black Ops 2, that's for sure.
No, they weren't. To be fair, they're not that at their peak in Black Ops 6 and 7.
True. I was going to say that's because they're limited time, but even considering limited time, probably not.
And then the episode after the TranZit episode, we'll accept our fate and begin anew in Die Rise.
Nice reference.
So
I like that.
Thank you. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you can keep up to date with what's going on the channel and any future episodes of Undead Ramblings. And with that, I'll leave it to you, Josh, to give the closing comments.
All right. So again, as we mentioned 2 episodes ago now, stuff in the description is off the table due to the age verification process on YouTube. So you can find the links to all that stuff on the main channel on the About section. If it's still there, I'm assuming they'll still be showing it. I haven't actually gone and looked. So if you want to join our Discord and that, and preferably not spam, because that's been an epidemic on there recently.
To be fair, it has made the Discord more lively than it has.
Yeah, I was saying that to Trico the other day, wasn't I? That these spam bots have put more life into this channel than it's had for the last decade.
Oh god, so funny.
I'm not blaming anyone else for that, by the way. I do want to make that very, very clear. That's on me. I don't engage with it anywhere near as often as I promised I would and should be doing. We have discussed making a new one, haven't we, at some point? Maybe just for Undead Ramblings or something.
Yeah, we'll probably make an Undead Ramblings Discord, probably in the near future.
Aye. Well, in fairness, it all depends on the trajectory they want to take with this age verification nonsense. It's been a right hassle. I certainly won't be doing it, I can tell you that much. Not after hearing who's involved with it, but let's keep politics out of it.
We'll see how things go.
Yeah, absolutely. But beyond that, again, just you can find our Twitter and Blue Sky and all that in the description on the About section. I'm never going to shake that. It's like a Twitch at this point. You can also find Aiden's Twitch on there, since that reminded me, which you're streaming on Tuesdays.
Yeah, when I remember, to be honest.
Yeah, that's totally fair. And I think that's about it. So we should be back in 2 weeks Thursday again. And covering TranZit. So I look forward to that. Alright, so we'll see you then. See ya.
Bye.